The Comité Campesino del Altiplano, or CCDA if you will, was founded in 2000 to respond to the search for land, justice, and peace. They are a grassroots organization comprised of small farmers that primarily produce and commercialize fair trade and organic coffee called Café Justicia.
Este es el café que nosotros procesamos en el beneficio y este es lo que nosotros enviamos a Canadá, lo que es Café Justicia, porque nosotros realmente siempre y cuando hablamos de todo eso, porque ustedes ven cómo está acá, tanto como la tierra está bien protegida y está limpia, y además de eso, este café directamente tiene lo que es el abono orgánico.
The participants of the 2009 Education in Action Field Project were invited to experience the labor-intensive coffee process.
Coffee picking in Guatemala, you want to pick the good ones. The red ones are the good ones, the green ones not so good. We're told to pick everything because it's the end of the season, but right now I'm finding a whole bunch of really good red ones in the tree, and I'm just swiping them into my bucket. It's a little heavy. It's very hot and sweaty here, and it's kind of dusty. There's like a dust on the plants. And this is a great experience. I'm going to go home now and appreciate coffee in a whole new way.
I really admire anybody that can fill one of these baskets in 3 hours. It would probably take me 3 days.
And we learned the harsh truth of conventional coffee growers.
Sí, sí.
Sí.
Cinco quetzales, which is about, it's 80 cents. 80 cents to pick this basket. And people cannot live on 80 cents in an hour. Uno hora?
Más.
Más. Okay, dos horas. Dos horas. So 80 cents for 2 hours to pick this. And one cup of coffee, $1.20.
Fair trade is not a charity. It is an international cooperation that ensures proper wages and working conditions for the laborers. Café Justicia is processed for commercialization here and goes through vigorous sorting stages. First, they separate the green cherries from the red ones. The wet process separates the lower quality beans from the higher quality ones. The cherries then pass through the machine to get deshelled. The coffee bean is then dried out in the dryers or in the sun. And finally, they have to go through a third sorting process.
The bean, after it's separated from its shell, it comes here, put on a table, and it is spread out, and the black bean is removed from the white bean, separated from the white bean. And the reason for that is there's still a shell on the black. The black is still the shell of the coffee bean, and it changes the taste of the seed. It has a tarty sugar taste. Thus, if you leave it together with this bean and mix it, once they're together too long, it changes the taste of the coffee. Therefore, they separate the beans, and this is used in a different grade, but this is the quality grade. The next process of this is they separate the larger seed from the smaller seed, because the roasting time differs. So they roast their larger seed at a specific time and the smaller seed. So there's yet another selection process. Of 5 bags that we picked, after the processing and the selection and the separation of the seed, only 1 bag was produced. 100 pounds of coffee picked from the plant produces a finished product of about 80 pounds. They lose 20 pounds in the process.
The profits from the sales of Café Justicia serve as a tool to build socioeconomic justice in Guatemala.